Hello, welcome to Kedrick Farms. We're back on Farmersburg, Iowa. Just picking up a field cultivator here so that we can get the rest of our fields prepped for planting. I think we'll also be doing a little bit of spraying today. So we're in mid-spring. Temperatures are starting to come up. The ground isn't frozen anymore. And I think the only snow left on the map is the piles that I left around my shed. So we're getting pretty close to hitting planting season. And I think that this tractor has just got enough horsepower to pull this field cultivator. I'd call it a digger from Minnesota, but we'll try to use some more common terminology. And so, other than that, I spent, all kinds of trees. I spent a fair amount of time trying to find a good sprayer to use. Had a couple of promising leads, but in the end haven't been able to find anything that really felt appropriate. So we're going to stick with the 3-point mounted sprayer that we've got already. Partly because we'll just be able to get the job done really quick with that. Hopefully by next season we'll find something better. So we're going to park this guy right in the middle of the yard. Grab our sprayer here real quick. And get spraying to start with. And then we'll be able to probably start off a worker on one of these two jobs. Let's take a look at our fields. If I come over here, 10, 12, and 20 all still need to be cultivated. And 10, 12, and 11 all need to be sprayed. So let's go ahead and start with this field here to our left and get that sprayed because it's a nice long straight field. And so we should be able to hit with the sprayer really quick like. And then start the worker in on the cultivator. Let's see here. That's going to be like 3 passes or so. So we'll back this up and get going on this job.
I do you do 'cause I'm feeling so good. Memories not let me fall back. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. You can get away with it, 'cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. What's on the other side of inhibition?
Alright, let's go ahead and get switched over here to the 4840 and start him off on the other end of the field while our worker finishes that little bit of that last pass. I want to see how well this tractor's going to pull this here field cultivator. Find my buttons. Oh yeah, that's going to work out pretty good. I don't remember. I think the max speed is 9 miles an hour, so It doesn't feel like it's pulling too hard. So I'm just going to hook him or set him off. And we're going to switch over and grab the sprayer as we hit the end here. Fold this back up. And I honestly can't remember where I'm headed to next. Oh, field 11 right next to us. Perfect. We're gonna have to go around these trees, it looks like. So we'll go ahead and get over there. Oh, that was a big bush. Whoa, 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 I can't get through here. This was just a failure of a choice. We might cut down some of these trees, make ourselves another little road. Alright, let's take this. We'll do one trip around the field. I think we'll do it to get our worker going. But before we do that, it looks like this guy's getting to the end. And so we want to go ahead and take off a headland here. Give this worker some room to turn around. So working pretty good. If we just set him right back on his way here, we should hopefully figure that out at the other end. And we'll get spraying over here. We're gonna need some more spray at some point, it looks like. So we're about out here. And so technically, could have probably planted on this plowed field. But since it doesn't have any fertilizer on it yet, my intent is to spray this and then run over it with the field cultivator, just so that I can get another stage of fertilizer on here before, wow, that's quite the hill. Get another stage of fertilizer on here before we get into the crop growth cycle, so I only have to spray once after the crops come up. And let's go ahead and jump into a time lapse.
I got enough of every melody, they all sound the same. Yeah, for my broken heart, no remedy. But maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby.
Alright, so we are failing at getting this all done easily. We ran out of liquid fertilizer, and so luckily this truck has the ability to put some in the back. And so I'm going to actually just buy a little bit of liquid fertilizer and run it up there. It's a really cool truck mod. I love being able to toss stuff in the back of it like this. Especially for small scale farming. I don't really need to buy a bunch of expensive trailers and different things. So we're gonna just do this real quick. I'm gonna actually tab over and get the cultivator going again, because for some reason He does not want to turn around when he gets to the end of the field. I'm not sure if that's an issue with the tractor or the cultivator at this point. So we're just going to keep hitting the button at the end of the field. Whoops, I forgot we've got multi-terrain angles, so we have to line up a little bit better than that. Let's try this. There we go. Go back over here and grab our handy dandy pickup truck. And run this fertilizer back up to the farm.
All alive. The devil's in the detail, lingered inside. Oh, a holy crime. But how can I hide you without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Going wrong like nonsense. Playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence without an alibi. All smoking gun. You got me on the wrong. We know that will come. We're all up till dawn. But how can I hide you without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Going wrong like nonsense. Playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence without an alibi.
Alright, that's another spraying job done. Let's go ahead and find that last field. I think that's field 10 over here. And so we're going to have to run all the way over there, I think, around all of these trees here. I think there's a driveway on the far side here. And then, whoa, driving crazy. I think after we finish up on this set of jobs, the next thing we're waiting for really is planting. So we might have to jump the time up a little bit to get ready for that. Let's see, is this? That is not our field. Whoops. So yeah, I think next episode we'll jump ahead to planting time. I'm super excited to try this new planter out that we've got in the shed there. There's a high probability it won't work. I've had a couple of mods that haven't worked, but I haven't had a chance to test that one, so we're going to do that one live, and I might be trying to find a new planter mod on the fly next episode, but we'll find out. But I think we're going to wrap this episode up here as we get started with this spraying and finish up some of these jobs off camera, just because we've been spraying and cultivating for a bit here in the last couple of episodes. But this is the first time we've been in this field, so maybe we'll just hang out here for a second. This is kind of a cool field. Alright, I've talked myself into it. We'll time-lapse this out as well and catch you on the far end of it. Alright, so now that we've finished that job and done a little bit of the cultivating, since our worker is apparently having a real struggle, I think we're ready to wrap up this episode. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to get more notified of more content. And next episode we'll be hitting the planting. That's all for today. Kettering out.